Hi guys, welcome back on my channel, Dorota Palicka, International Nail Artist and Educator, and today we are going to do an extreme stiletto, not overly too extreme, just kind of full form. You can check how nice they look in here. Yes, so plain nude sculpted fiber gel stiletto, and I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial and you will learn quite a lot from it as well. If you're new in here, hit the subscribe button as there is lots of great tutorials coming up every Monday, Wednesday and a Saturday. Let's start. So we are going to sculpt those beautiful stiletto nails, and I'm just starting with the quick nail prep, and I will show you on one nail, then finish them on my own. So just pushing back the cuticle. There's also a detailed tutorial on how to do the nail prep where I explain the things and I do it in a slow motion, just so you know how to apply the nail enhancements, which last you nice and long time. So dehydrate, and then we are going to apply the nail form. So I'm just pull the form. Again, I've got very detailed tutorial on how to apply the forms, check that out. And my nail has an hyponicum, which is really bad, like very large hyponicum on the index fingers. So I need to cut out this space for my hyponicum. And measure that should do. Then I want to be able to pinch nice, so I'm just going to trim the form on the sides. You could also cut out the first line on the form as well. That will allow you to pinch nice too. Roll the form and close the tabs. And now we are going for a stiletto shape. So once I'm happy, I can place my form. And I want my form to go a little bit upwards, so the tabs, they cannot overlap. Okay, check the side view, front view, and you can see it's not lying straight, so I need to move this form a little bit. This is the step which you don't want to rush, because the way you apply the form, that's the shape of the nail you are going to get. And now I can start closing the form. Okay, so this way my form is nicely secure. I can also pinch it a little bit more, but don't over pinch because then the form might bend. So I'm just pinching slightly more. And that's my form applied. My next step is to use the dehydrator. And then wait for it to dry and move on into the universal air bond. And then we are going to use the fiber gel in the light rose color, which is my favorite one. So I'm just letting it dry a little bit. And apply the universal air bond. Okay, let it dry again. Okay. Once it's dry, we can move on into the gel application. So it has a really nice and beautiful color. I've got my brush. And I can apply the gel. So I'm just having a gel on the one side of my brush and brushing it on into the nail plate. So you really want to brush that well. and then build up the skeleton. So we are going all the way to the end. To create a nice and long stiletto nail. I'm just adding a tiny bit more. So work a little bit at the time. So this way you've got control. Now go into the side view and work out on your side walls. If you would have too much product, the product would just start to run really bad. And the other side. Okay, once I have built up my skeleton, so this is only a skeleton, I can pop it into the lamp, and it is going to be a halfway cure. So it's a 30 seconds cure, and then we can move on into the next step, which is pinching. We have pinched with the form, so we don't need to pinch a lot, and you could use also a tweezer as well, but the gel, because of its properties, it kind of springs back out, so the pinch doesn't last. So I'm just a couple seconds longer, that's it, and then check if it did cure, and you can apply the pinching clamp. They are type of the nails which shouldn't be pinched, and that's basically the weak nails and the nails which are really extremely flat, like you don't want to over pinch it. So depending on the strength of the natural nails, you can pinch either more or you would pinch less. Like I can pinch pretty strong on my nails, and that's a coffin shape. There is lots of tutorials on this channel on the different nail shapes as well. There is a Russian almond, pointy almond, coffin, squares. So quite a lot of salon almond, like, which is much shorter, lots of different shapes for you. So that's my first pinching done, and you can see already how much nicer the nail looks. And then at the second stage, we will pinch more at the free edge. Now let's move on into the apex. So I'm picking up another scoop of the product and applying on the entire nail plate again. Nice and thin, and because I've got only a little product, I can blend it really well around the cuticle area, and I love the fact where we can see the lunula, so it looks really nice and natural. Okay, I'm just evening out the surface a little bit. It's still working nice and thin. Right to the end. On the other side. And I quite like to have a little bit of the excess, so like this is going to be all filed, and it has to be really nice and thin so we don't have much of the filing. Now I'm picking the large scoop of the product, and now I'm going to start building the apex. So my nail needs to go down the way. Okay, look at the scoop. I maybe will be going like this so you can see it, what I'm doing. And now I'm just building up the structure. Don't overwork your product, let the gravity do the job for you. So I'm just working in the middle, through the spine, and then I'm just touching up the sides. So this way, by the time I finish, the product will self-level nice and just go in the place I need. Okay. You don't want to spend too much time on this. Check my apex and then put it inside the lamp. So again, I'm going to give it half a cure and then apply the pinching clamp, but this time we are going to put it from the other side, just so we can pinch more at the free edge, because you don't want to over pinch on the nail bed. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button. Also, the links to the products I'm using are always in the description of the video. The fiber gel, I'm honestly like I think this is the best product ever, and this is a must, my must-have. That's why you probably see me working with it so much. So does the paint on French gel. I've got some girl, I can't remember the name, I'm so sorry, but you're always mentioning it like, oh no, there was no paint on French gel. There is always paint on French gel on the tutorials because it's an amazing stuff which you can do sugar, like 3D work, baby boomers French, ombre, and lots of different things. So this is like kind of a staff and a pinching clamp probably as well, stuff which I cannot live with out of those products. It's just making my life much easier. So that's this nail done. Check the apex. I could maybe place a little bit more product in here. So you could do it. Well, let me check the structure. Yeah, I should get away. I will remove the excess of the product in here. But anyway, tap, tap. If we tap, that means it's good. I can remove the form. When removing the form, pull down. And look how nicely pinched it is already. I'm just going to give it this extra pinch. Hold it in place and then give it a final cure. So the pinching clamps like to slide. If they slide too much, just touch them with the nail file and they will be good. So I'm just going to give another 30 seconds cure, and then we can move on into the shaping, and I will do that on all of my nails and then show you the final results. Okay, so that's this one cure. Remove the pinching clamp and let's shape this nail now. So I'm using a UV cleanser to remove the inhibition layer. So clean it well, put everything on the side, and let's file this nail now, just a bit more. So first of all, I need to tidy up my sides. And as I told you, because it's so thin, I have not much filing there. So that's it done. Do the same on the other side. That's it done. Check this way so we can file it nice. Shorten those free edge, the stuff which we don't need. They are kind of extreme stiletto nails which you would use more for a competition work or to show up your skills. And after we have filed this shape, I can start filing around the cuticle area. I need something to hold my finger and a bit of room. Fighting with the cameraman. Okay, now I'm just still filing the side walls. Other side wall. For those kind of competition work, magazine work, I go extremely nice and thin. Just so it has the effect. Because that's not the nails you would wear for every day. But it's an amazing skills practice, because if you can do something like this, you can do really anything. Okay, so that's my side walls done, and you can see how much already the shape has changed. There are some places which I didn't touch with my file even yet, so now I'm just going to file all over, so a little bit all over, then take a buffer, buff it, and basically that's it. Unless you're really fussy, then you go and file it much longer. Okay, so just buff that nice. And when you buff, you can easily see what other places you need to touch. So I'm just going to perfect that shape, remove the dust. And I need to still touch it up on the sides to go really nice and extreme. And that's the final look. So I'm just going to do it on all of the nails, and then I show you them all, how they look. And the finished weapons, all done, stiletto nails. As I say, I wouldn't wear it for like every day. See the side view. But they're nice for a magazine work, and I will send that to the magazine once I finish decorating them. But then I wanted to show you how to sculpt the plain set, just so you know how to do it, and we can use it as a universal one for the future tutorials when I will be only showing the design, so you will know another shape. I have slightly changed at the end of it, because normally I go kind of pointy. This one is going more straight and then pointy. You can see it from the side view, and I actually quite like it, because it's something slightly different. I'm just applying the top coat over it, and they look really nice just as a nude color, but once the design comes on it, I think it will be even much more beautiful. But that will be something for a different part, so I will be recording another tutorial. I have actually no clue yet what I'm going to do on them. I was thinking maybe something summery, maybe some beautiful floral kind of design, maybe some pigments. I actually don't know yet, to be honest, so probably after I cure them I will think of some ideas. I really enjoyed doing the ones with the pigments, and then you guys suggested I should try on the different colors, so that's something which is like telling me, oh, go for it, go for it. But then yeah, I will see. So, and that's them cure, so nice and shiny. I can pop them into the lamp. And yeah, we are getting to the end of this tutorial. I hope you have really enjoyed it, and I have kept you entertained during the duration of this video. So as I say, I will give you the link in the description of the fiber gel, and this one is my favorite one. Like there is a couple of the different colors, but I have used the light rose, and I love it. So that's the shade of this color. That's how it looks in a pot. Really nice, like it's not too strongly pigmented, and it's definitely a must-have. Like I'm so in love with it, and that's the finished results. I just should clean my hands and put the cuticle oil, and then take a nice picture of it for the thumbnail. But anyway, bye for now, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.